Hey everyone!
Hello. Oh, and, well, yeah, welcome to our, as I alluded to at the end of our Odyssey review, we'd be taking a look. We would be taking a look. We have some.
We have a game to go back to. Here.
We have some unfinished business to take care of.
Talking about Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 PS. This review will be. In this review, we'll be discussing both versions.
Yep. Without further ado,
let's start on pre-release.
Well,
let's start with the RC.
64, or I'm pretty sure originally was a game called, I think originally started as a game called Yoshi Racing.
That
and developed by Argonaut Software.
Know that.
Which for those that don't know, Argonaut was responsible for, I'm pretty sure created the Super Effects chip and worked on Star Fox.
I didn't know that.
You do.
No,
however, I guess I'm pretty sure things didn't go as planned, so they left Nintendo. They left Nintendo again. They left Nintendo after that. The game also, from what I also know, the game, they experimented with the idea of a 3D Mario game.
On the Super Nintendo.
However, the game, it was just an idea. Yeah.
And the Super Nintendo wasn't capable of making a full-fledged 3D Mario game.
For those that saying there was a game called Super Mario FX, that isn't true. The Mario FX was just the code name for the FX chip. So the game, I'm pretty sure the first public view of the game was at Space World 1995, where the game was apparently 50% complete. And featured very different, drastically different, very different game than what we knew. We know today, including in Mario's voice.
You sound like a maniac.
Yeah! Oh!
Yeah. Need I say curse?
The game. I'm pretty sure the game also. They said the game was also. The game I'm pretty sure also featured. In pre-release, featured a mini map.
Yeah. Which is weird, since in the 3DS, in the DS, there actually was a mini map.
Well, a full map.
It actually was a full map.
The game also. So the game released on. I think that's about all I could remember. Aside the fact the game was originally meant to have of 38 courses.
But that got cut down to a measly 15, less than half of what was originally planned.
And yeah, nearly 40 courses.
Yeah, an entire 24 courses got cut. 38?
Yeah, 38.
23. An entire 23 courses got cut.
So the game released on June 23rd, 1996 in Japan. And wait a minute.
Yeah.
So don't know, June 23rd is Sonic's birthday.
Huh.
That's really weird. The game was a commercial and a critical and financial success. As I think selling over 11 million copies and being the best-selling in game for the Nintendo 64. so. I think that's about all I can gather with pre-release for the original.
Yep.
So. And we talk about the remake as well.
Yeah, what's the pre-release for the remake?
Well, what I know, what I do know, the DS. It was originally on. It showed off as a tech demo for the DS. Yes, but eventually became in its full, a full-fledged remake. Alongside. Okay, the game was also meant to have simultaneous multiplayer in the story.
But that was relegated to a side mode.
Also, every all 4 characters could use the wing cap originally,
which is still present in multiplayer.
Weird. The game released on November 21st, 2000. Wait, no, not that date. It again. And god damn it, I swear it's some kind of fucking curse. Yeah, this was Nintendo releasing games on November 21st or November 18th. No wasting space.
Okay, sure. Anyways.
So, the game really is to, I'm pretty sure, mostly positive reviews. I can assume it sold well. It was a launch title for the DS. Go figure. Just like the original, it was a launch title. Nowadays, the DS version is awfully very polarizing in topic. Either you love it or you hate it. So, well, how did you experience the game?
Well, you see, when I was younger, my cousin owned the game.
Yeah, he did?
Yeah, I believe. His mom bought it for us.
I think your mom bought it?
Either a cousin owned it or my mom bought it for us. I'm not sure.
Alex, this was one of the first games you played, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after you told me New Super Mario Brothers was the first game, your first game.
Yeah, this is one of the first games. New Super Mario Bros. Was the first game I've ever played.
Alex has a lot of nostalgia for the game.
It'll always hold a special place in my heart.
I, on the other hand, well, as I explained and touched on in the Odyssey review, when I started playing in Odyssey, I had no prior experience
with 3D Mario,
except 3D. Unless you count.
I could have sworn you dabbled into Galaxy before too.
No, I only played some of it.
Yeah, so that's what I meant.
Yeah,
you've also
I never finished.
Played a tiny bit of Galaxy before.
So I think last February I had a Nintendo eShop card. And I decided, you know what, I want to buy i64 DS. And see if it. And I did. But then after I got home from vacation in March, in April.
Yeah.
I hooked up my Nintendo 64, or I hooked up my Nintendo 64, I actually have played the original, a bit of it, before or last year.
I know.
I got it for It was a Christmas present from Dad. And whom we got, I think it was from my other side of the family. But I never got very far.
I know.
When I recently played it, I just said fuck it. And I decided, you know what, with my next money, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it on Virtual Console.
So he did.
And well, as I said, I played it for 5 months.
So you played it 5 months in a row.
Or
once a month.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God,
So yeah.
Sorry for the long section.
But that's we're just talking about how we feel about the game. But okay, right now we're just talking about how the game in pre-release. We're not actually discussing the game itself.
So, without further ado, let's get started. The story is hey look,
Peach writes a letter.
Princess Toadstool now decided to change her. You go up by her Japanese name.
Peach.
Each and invited Mario for some cake. Aiken, this is where you see the first difference.
Yeah.
And so Mario shows up in both versions, but
in the DS version, he's accompanied by Luigi and Wario. And it pans up to Yoshi on top of the roof.
Yeah, I understand why Luigi. I can understand why he brought Luigi.
Why did he bring Wario?
Did he lose a bet or some shit?
I don't know.
Why is Wario here?
It's some kind of peace offering.
I don't know.
Okay.
But either way, they head into the cat. Which pans to Yoshi on the roof. In the original, this is where you start the game, and where you just told to go into the castle. Go inside the castle. Just go inside the castle. Or you can just run around on an experiment and for the controls. Yoshi, on the other hand, Yoshi in the DS version.
Yeah, you start off with Yoshi in the DS version.
And as Mario...
Luigi and Wario have mysteriously disappeared inside the castle.
And the castle's locked.
Yeah, and the castle's locked in that version, requiring you to catch a bunny out front before entering. But, which isn't too difficult. Either way, after... Or all that nonsense.
You head into the castle.
Yeah. Also, the previous. Wait, did we tell what we were supposed to do previously?
No.
No, we gotta give it. What? Why did I open in a new tab? Okay, the first one was was a Bob on Battlefield Glitch Hop remix by Acid Notation. Jeez, why did it open in a new tab? This next one is a Cool Mountain remix by Super Zero apostrophe Brothers. Or Super O Brothers, as it's probably pronounced.
Yeah.
Anyways, after entering in the castle,
all the doors are locked except for one.
I believe 2 in the DS version.
No, it's just one.
Except for one.
And then that's in Bob on Battle. That's in your first course. Or Bob on Battlefield. Hey.
Yes, I know. What?
Aren't we doing this?
Yes, we are. So, when you...
You really shouldn't be playing that right now.
So, what else am I going to do?
It's distracting you.
So? Okay, anyways. So, Bob on Battlefield, is your first stage in the game.
Yes.
In this one, it's, a battlefield, and there's the bombs. There's also Goombas, and a bridge, and a chain chomp. And there's a few different stars you can grab here.
But the one you should probably go after first is, break the chain chomp. Get behind the chomp's gate.
That one's easy. Ground pound the pole. Either way,
the actual should actually.
Either way, the actually recommended first star is Big Babam on the Summit, where you have to fight King Babam. So, how does it fight?
Well, it's pretty easy.
So he basically just walks around, and tries to grab you, but you have to get to his back and grab him.
In the DS version, this is kind of different.
And then that he Yoshi
throws bombs.
He throws the bombs at you, and you have to grab.
You have to eat his
eat the bombs and spit them back.
Eat his children and throw them out.
That sounds really messed up, but okay.
Basically what you're doing, right?
Yeah, but after doing that, then you beat him.
Yeah.
So yeah, King of Bomb is classic video game boss, but not very hard.
Really easy. Rating?
What would you give him?
I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, same here.
Pretty sure there's also a little fun fact. There's only one piece of merchandise of him in existence.
Really?
You remember that video about on 64 or merch?
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I do. I would expect at least something in the future.
And I mean, hey, at least he went on to become a reoccurring boss. Also in side games.
Yeah, he's appeared in many side games.
Yeah.
Even nowadays.
Yeah. Bomb Battlefield also features a race with Koopa the Quick.
Where you have to climb to the summit of the mountain and quickly.
Don't try it. By the way, you cannot beat him in 20 seconds.
So don't try. You'd have to hack through that.
So the game. Bomb Battlefield as a whole.
No, it's not a bad stage.
It's
kind of bland though.
Yeah, it's iconic.
But looking at God, there's a lot more exciting stages in we'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 too. And so now that you have you've probably got all the stars there. Got every star are in the area. It is possible without the switch.
Trust me. So
we'll elaborate on that later.
If you're wondering what stars there are, in the original we have Big Babam on the summit, shoot to the island in the sky, Mario wings to the sky, Foot Racer Koopa the Quick, find the 8 red coins, and behind the King Charles Gate.
The DS version.
The DS version removes on the island in the sky and replaces it. Or is it on? No, just shoot. It removes shoot to the island in the sky and replaces it with Big Babam's Revenge and adds the star her 5 silver stars.
There's at least there are 6 stars per. There's 6 stars.
Yeah, the original there are 6 stars per level.
Technically 7.
Yeah, but in both versions, each level does have an extra star.
The
coin star.
These are clearly here to pad out the game.
Yeah, basically you collect 100 coins.
A startup here's an wait. When you grab it, would you like? You got a star. Would you like to say even continue?
Okay, they don't kick you out of the level.
What the fuck? Yep, this is clearly here for. Yep, they also did that. I guess that was also there for padding.
Seriously, if these don't kick you out of the level, why do all the others?
I know.
Some of them make changes to the level, sure, but in a later stage you see that change happen. So, I don't really see the excuse there.
Next stage.
But anyways, would you rate? Yeah, we already rated it.
Yeah. Next ages Bop.
Ages Bop.
It has the exact same music.
Yep.
Yeah. So Womp Sports, this is well, it's a fortress. It's that actually marked the debut of the Womps.
Oh, an iconic Mario item.
That they walk up, they walk around. These stone people that walk around
until they get. And when they get up to you,
they try and
crush you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably plenty of fetish art of these guys.
Oh God. Also,
probably is.
Yeah. There's actually a boss here, and it's
well, it's King Womp.
The Womp King, and you
the star chip off Womp's block.
Or you could alternatively get just.
Let's get any of the other stars
first.
One of the other stars first. But borderline, some of the stars are impossible until you beat unless you beat
in another mission.
So you're gonna want to probably do
the Womp
that.
King is well. He
functions exactly the same as a Womp.
Except
the only
you have
difference is that his hitbox is bigger.
And you have to hit him 3 times.
Or you have to ground pound his back 3 times instead of 1.
Also, his dialogue.
And of course, he doesn't yield any coins.
I mean, he has. You remember his dialogue?
Yeah.
He complains about you, about how humans are so disrespectful. On how they do everything. They make their houses is build their walls. All they do is get stepped on and no return. And they're never thanked.
No.
Jesus Christ.
What kind of messed up word is this?
So the Womp King is pretty easy.
Yeah.
No. What'd you give him?
I'll give him an 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I'm pretty sure the Womp King also went on to make future appearances, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he appeared as often as King Kong did.
Yeah.
Anyway, there are a few other stars in Womp's fortress. To the top of the fortress, shoot into the wild blue, red coins on the floating isle, fall onto the caged island, and blast away the wall.
The most infamously.
So, well, at least in the speed right in the 3DS version, and the 7th star is called Switch Star of the Fortress, which introduces a new type of star.
Switch stars, new to the DS version.
The silver stars are also new, but all you really have to do is collect 5 smaller stars to get the actual one. Here, you have to hit a switch and run to the location, and that the star spawns in before time runs out.
They give you plenty of time for this one.
I'm in his first switch star. It's kind of your introduction to the concept.
So overall, there are a bunch of fucking coins in this stage. So
yeah.
Rating for Womp's Fortress?
Oh, I actually think this one is a lot better than on Battlefield. And also the the DS version added an entire bottom section that wasn't there in the original.
Yeah.
Presumably to catch you if you fell off from one of the from inside, other than when you started.
And it's also where you're introduced to a power up. The same.
Also, again, only in the DS version, you were introduced to a power up called
the Super Mushroom.
Yep.
Which I guess would go on. I guess would be the inspiration for the Mega Mushroom.
Yeah. So anyways, I'll give Bob's Fortress a 10. I like this thing.
Yeah. And also, blast away the wall.
Yes, but we're not talking about speedrunning here.
No, just on its own. Even on its own, it's cryptic.
No, still.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Next
stage is course 3, Jolly Roger Bay.
Well, yeah. Jolly Roger Bay has a new track. It actually gives you a new. You actually get to hear a new song.
Mm-hmm. And in this stage,
First of all, there's a ship, a sunken ship at the bottom.
You're gonna want one of the stars is unobtainable without I'll getting this one first.
You gotta just get the eel to move.
So make sure to go for the star. Plunder the sunken ship first.
Well, you could do that treasure chest star.
Yeah, again, but I'm just. Yeah, you could technically do plenty of stars.
Yeah, you technically do plenty.
Okay, so why do you keep bringing that up? I don't know. Anyways, after you do that, the ship it rises up. But anyways,
this is actually, you can't, if you're doing this as before or anything else, you can't actually get every star on your first go.
Oh, at least
if you want to do it the normal way.
There are still glitches that allow you to
that weird camera trick you can do with the current.
Yeah. But anyways,
what would you rate a Jolly Roger Bay?
Yeah.
What are the stars here?
So the stars here are: can the eel come out to play? Treasure of the Ocean Gate, a red coins on the ship afloat, blast the stone pillar, through the jet stream, and in the 3DS version.
DS version.
No, I'm sorry, and in the DS version, switch star of the bay. The thing is, in the original version, you can, or the DS version, you can't obtain through the jet stream on your first visit without using using some kind of weird glitch. I'm not even sure if it's possible at all in the DS version.
Yeah, I don't know if it is.
It is, and you can't obtain the switch star there or either in the DS version. Anyways, I've never been a fan of water level over 3D Mario games.
Yeah.
And they're just kind of feel kind of slow to me.
I mean, yeah. What would you rate Jolly Roger Bay?
So in that case, I'd rate Jolly Roger Bay a 7.
Yeah. Hey, and it has a great track.
What's your rating?
I'll give it a 7.
Oh my god. Yeah. At the very least, the music's awesome. So yeah. Anyway,
next course is
called A Cool Mountain.
I'm listening to the song right now.
There. Yeah, they
What?
Alright. As usual, there's 6 stars here. Called Slip. There's Slip Sliding Away, Little Penguin Lost, Big Penguin Race, Frosty Slide for 8 red coins. Snowman has lost his head, and either wall kicks will work or Mario's super wall kick, depending on your version. The game, the mission itself is exactly the same. The only difference is the name.
Wall kicks will work.
Yeah, but in the 3DS version, the star, and you unlock, and there's also a Switch Star, Cool Mountain, which you can't attain on your first visit.
We'll get to that.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, this course, aside from aside from two specific stars that leave a bad taste in my mouth, the red coin star, which is where it's annoying to get one of them in an annoying spot.
You mean the one on across the bridge?
Yeah, the one on the ledge.
Oh yeah.
And the snowman star,
I hate that one too.
Which when I was younger, I had so much trouble getting the snow in the head to actually cooperate and follow me to the right spot.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I know that you can't mess around. You have to go. You have to know what path the snowball's supposed to roll down, and you have to walk that path yourself before the snowball gets there, and then stand in front of the head so that the snowball knows exactly where to go.
Yeah.
It's really finicky, but with practice, you can get it down.
Yeah. So Cool Mountain also has the penguin race.
Another iconic part of the game.
Oh yeah, little penguin lost. There's one where you gotta take this penguin
all the way from the top of the mountain to the base of it.
If you're a total little monster.
Or you can drop the penguin off to its death in the bottomless void.
And the mother will get mad at you
for doing that.
Yeah.
Sad too. But anyways.
Yeah.
Cool Mountain's a pretty cool stage.
Yeah.
I'll give this one a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
Alright. But there's also a couple more things on the first floor.
There's secret stars.
There's two secret. In fact, there's 3. There's 4 secrets. In the original, there's 4. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, outside of the main 15 courses, I'm pretty sure there are 15 secret stars.
Wait, I just remembered there's also, in the original, there's 4 stars, 5. Yeah, in the original, there's 5 stars you can get before, or 2 in Peach's Secret Slide, 1 in the aquarium, 1 in the boss area, which we'll get to in a minute, and 1 from staring up into the light in the center of the castle after getting at least 11 stars, I believe.
Yeah, I think. At least 10 stars.
At least 10 stars. So, but. There's also in the DS version. There's actually a few more. There's also one out in the back in the castle's courtyard, or where you can break a box and drop down, and there's a second one in the boss. A second one in the boss area,
which is the Switch Star.
Which is a Switch Star. And another Switch Star in a second boss area.
You gonna talk about that?
Right. There's also a red coin star in that second boss area, but you can't get that yet. But either way, and you can also technically get the star 8 glowing rabbits.
8 glowing rabbits? Oh yeah, the white rabbits.
It's in the DS version. If you talk to Toad in the rec room, rabbits will spawn, and you'll be able to and then you'll be able to catch them. And there's a chance that they'll be glowing and sparkly. You catch rabbits like that 8 times, and then you'll get a key to a door or near the rec room, in the room next to the rec room, that allows you to get a star. There's also a silver star mission inside of a painting that and that leads to an island.
In which, oh yeah, and the music sound unfamiliar.
Yeah, it's Mario Sunshine music. But there's also a red coin mission in the courtyard.
Oh my god!
I believe that's everything and you can get right now.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about.
But there's also one more. But I also kind of messed up and forgot to bring up one of the stages. But before you can access that stage,
well, in the DS version.
But in the DS version, before you can access that stage,
you
actually have to go through in one of the boss dungeons.
One of the boss levels.
This is the one I refer to as the second boss level, since it wasn't present in the original. The Goomba, the area is called Goomboss Battle. It's a jungle gym and with a toxic gas of the floor that will drain your health if you stand in it. And
it contains the boss.
And
also this guy might look familiar to some
because this is a 3D model
of the Goomba
King from Paper Mario.
Why didn't they just stick with the name?
Because they wanted to pun, I guess.
Goomba King still makes more fucking sense. Either way, it's pretty easy.
You just have to spit the Goomba.
It was back at him.
Mm-hmm.
You can technically do this with another character, or by punching them, but that is not what the fight was designed for.
Mm-hmm.
So afterwards, you get the key. Eat a rescue Mario.
Yep. Upon freeing Mario, you actually unlock the ability to enter or stage or course 5, Big Goose Hunt.
We haven't even mentioned. Do we even rate Yoshi?
Alright, we gotta rate Yoshi as a character.
Yoshi is.
You see, in terms of characters, the characters. The wiki actually lists them.
Gives them their stat.
Lists the character under a stat in terms of stats.
Yoshi is your. Yoshi is.
Yoshi's listed with 0 power since he can't punch or kick. He's listed with both a run and swim speed of 2 out of 3. Which is weird because none of the characters have a difference in their run and swim speed, so I don't know why they're listed separately.
I know.
But anyways, and a jump of 3.
Yoshi cannot attack enemies directly.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he can eat them and spit their eggs out. Mm-hmm. Except he can't home in. Except you can also throw the eggs, except unlike the Yoshi games,
it either throws directly in front of you or in the direction of the nearest enemy.
Yeah, you can't.
And if there are other enemies nearby, the egg will continue to go to slam into enemies until there are none left.
Yeah, you can't exactly. Would have been. It might have been easier if you could actually target. If you had a reticle on a target.
A bit of an interesting thing is this makes Yoshi very good for 100 coin stars because of the egg. Because depending on what enemy you have inside the egg, you'll get that many more coin. You'll get that enemy's coin count added to the coin count of any other thing you get. For example, if you have a Goomba in an egg, which yield 1 coin when they die, and throw it at a horde of other Goombas, all those Goombas will drop a coin, but they'll also each drop an extra coin because of the Goomba you have inside the egg. So, yeah.
So,
yeah. Anyways,
what would you rate Yoshi?
I'll rate Yoshi a 10. Yoshi is a unique and fun character.
Yeah, I'll give it the same. So, also, you're wondering, wait, if you don't have Mario, then how could you race with Koopa the Quick?
Well, there's actually caps that spawn that allow you to temporarily transform into another character. There's nothing like this for Yoshi, even though there's something like that in the files.
Yeah.
There's a Yoshi transformation item in the files.
You mean that Yoshi egg?
There's a Yoshi egg that has the same effect as on the files.
It's actually in the original.
Really?
It was a shaking egg.
The thing is, there was a Yoshi egg file in the original, but it didn't have any effect. The thing is, but either way, these caps. Right now, the only caps that can spawn are red caps, which is allowed when you take the form of Mario.
Yoshi can't. Yoshi cannot. Do we rate the Goom Boss?
No.
Oh.
I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, same here.
So, Yoshi, upon entering a stage, Yoshi can select the cap of any of the other characters.
Also, on a side note, whenever you go onto the mission select, there's text that says "Touch me."
Oh, kinky.
Kinky.
Okay.
Yeah. Yoshi can select any cap that he has acquired.
But of course, since he can't do this in the castle, he's not able to. He's not able to enter Big Boo's haunt. Since if you try to eat a boo, he'll just spit.
You can't eat. You can't eat a ghost. Isn't that what it tells you?
Yeah. And Yoshi's ground pound just flings them away instead of actually killing them.
So you have to switch after you.
You have to use Mario to do that.
So Big Boo's haunt is well, and what about the switches? What about the wing cap?
Oh yeah.
If you have 10 stars, you can look up and go. You can go into the light.
In either version. Well, you'll immediately respawn with wings on your hat.
Well,
unless you're playing as Yoshi in the guest version, in which case you'll just plummet on it.
Or any other character.
Only if you play as Mario on the DS version, though. If you play as Yoshi, he'll just fall to his doom.
Yeah. So Mario, this is what you're introduced to the wing cap upon pressing this. Upon ground pounding that's in the Switch.
All the blocks throughout the game will become solid. Well, some of them will in the original version, but all of them will in the DS.
So that means, every character, every character in the DS version, has what's basically the caps from.
Has the cap powers from the original, depending on which character you're playing as.
Interestingly though, there's after the red switch, in the game's files, there's 2 empty slots.
We find that originally all 3 switches were going to be in the game.
Honestly, that would have made things way more way easier.
Trying to switch characters depending on what power you want to use.
But I digress.
Anyways. Next is,
Big Boo's haunt is, well, you gotta
go around killing boos.
That's basically the first 2 stars.
So we'll go on a ghost hunt and ride Big Boo's merry-go-round.
No, I don't want to ride his merry-go-round.
You just kill boos and then fight a big boo.
Really?
And also go on a ghost hunt at the star where the level changes in front of your eyes. Because after you beat the big boo, a staircase pops up.
Why?
In that case, if the game had the capability to change the level while you were there, then why do they still kick you out when you grab a star? It's so stupid.
Yeah, so,
Or anyways.
Anyway. Yeah,
There's another star like that, if you climb, I'm up further, or to the top, called Big Boo's Balcony.
You can technically do this as before, or the other two.
You can technically do any star in any order.
Yeah.
Also, Secret of the Haunted books. hooks, and seek the 8 red coins. And then there's eye to eye in the secret room.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, Jesus.
Which you can't get at the... Yes? Which you can't get... Which you can't get at this exact moment.
Oh, and, yeah. What can't get what at the exact moment?
Eye to eye in the secret room. Well, not exactly. You see, before... On the top floor of the mansion, before you head out on the balcony, there's a painting of a familiar green plumber. If you jump into this painting,
you're going to the next boss
area.
This is you gotta follow them. It's a maze, and you don't
you keep your volume up and follow the sound of laughter. The door where the laughter is the loudest is the one you should go.
If you take the wrong path,
you'll step back to the beginning of the area.
There's also a switch. There's also a red coin and switch star here.
But you can't get either of them on your first visit.
Also, this is where you first get your control. Isn't this where you gain control of the next cap?
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh shit. So, but either way, you get to your next boss fight item. It's. Yeah, I know. And it's big, and it's Big Boo. Okay, no, that's King Boo.
He has a crown.
Oh wait, King Boo has purple. Has purple eyes.
What's going on here?
Anyways, King Boo is pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the same as the other three. Except he
turns invisible so you can't see him, but since the wall is a mirror, you can see him and that.
So
he also spits fire, with fire that chases you for a bit.
Also, after you beat him, his text set, his dialogue says that he'll trap Mario away.
Is that a foreshadowing of Luigi's Mansion? Huh. In a timeline.
So
after getting Luigi, you can actually you grab the power flower from the red box, and you can now jump to the painting and get eye to eye in the secret room.
What about your rating for Mario? Mario does as every other game. Mario's
Mario's the most basic character.
Well, he has one thing that makes him stand out, and it's a really dumb one.
Wall jump. Only Mario can wall jump in this game.
Why? I guess they realized you'd have no reason to choose Mario.
Yeah, I guess they realized that he didn't have it like that. He basically no. Except the fact that he's the only character that can use the wing cap.
So rating for the wing cap.
Yeah, we gotta rate the wing cap.
Yeah, so Mario can fly. Mario has the ability to glide through the air. It's kind of hard to control,
but
at least it's not used in many stars. Mm-hmm. It's not used very often.
So you don't really have to worry about it.
Unless it's Wing Mario over the rainbow.
Mm.
Anyways. Anyway, Mario gets
an 8.
Yeah. But now we move on
to Luigi.
What would you rate the wing cap?
Oh, I rate the wing cap out of 10.
And
the wing cap's fun and sad.
Oh wait, Mario also gets an additional power flower. In addition to the wing cap, Mario gets.
We might as well rate these other 2 power flowers for moves that don't appear the original. You see, Yoshi gets the ability to breathe fire.
It's used in a whopping
2 stars.
Actually, 1.
Oh, 1. Wait, you can get the one on Snowman's Lane without it?
No, Cool Mountain out on you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Cool Mountain has that fireplace.
Well, technically, so it's not required for. It's not ever required for anything.
No, yeah.
There's still a fireplace in Snowman's Lane.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This is the most useless.
It's the most.
Although I love the description for and when you first grab it.
Yoshi's got a bad case of heartburn from gobbling up enemies too fast.
Damn, I wish I. Damn.
I wish my heartburn let me literally breathe fire at my enemies.
Yeah.
Not, and well, then again, I don't exactly have any enemies to breathe fire at.
So,
That'd be kind of
this is, yeah, about as pointless as this.
Yeah.
They really need to give Yoshi a power.
And the thing is the other characters.
You could have given him like fucking ice breath.
The freeze enemies.
Even though you could have made some stars around that.
Oh, that would have been cool.
No, Yoshi has to get
because of a sub area where you have to freeze enemies to use them as platforms.
Or freeze lava and turn into ice.
Oh yeah.
You see, we came up with a better.
Just by flipping the element and the attribute of this ability.
I guess they were really struggling to come up with something for Yoshi to do with the Power Flower. So, what would you give this?
I guess it's kind of a reference to Mario World.
And well, I'm pretty sure he can also do this in Yoshi's Island.
To Mario World and Yoshi's Island.
But really,
you can breathe fire in those games.
But really, this is the best you could
do. Well, logic, you could have turned Yoshi into a helicopter.
I know.
Anyways,
what would you rate it?
All the other Power Flowers give you some kind of extra movement option.
And you actually need them for.
You need them for stuff. But here, it's just an attack option with the same amount of range as your tongue. So in reality, it doesn't really do anything.
This thing kind of sucks.
I'm giving it a 5.
Yeah, it's so pointless.
It doesn't have a reason to exist. It only exists out of the necessity of giving Yoshi power.
Yeah, I know
if it were up to me, I would have just kept the Yoshi egg in the game and given Yoshi the ability
what?
And given Yoshi the balloon, so that you could transform into Yoshi in time with me. Because I know there's a sub area that requires you to make a brick to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and as for Mario's, wait, why did Mario eat this?
It's the P balloon.
I found a magic balloon.
It lets him gain more vertical distance than any other character in the game. And granted, the horizontal movement is painfully slow.
This is a really...
However, it does allow him to do some pretty hilarious skips.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could just go...
If you've already gotten the red... If you die after getting the red... I won't attempt to get the Switch Star in the first boss level, and you've already gotten the red coin star,
you just...
instead of replaying the entire level, you could just float back to the end.
Or with the first Bowser stage.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. This one is weird,
but it's at least practical. I'll give this one a 9.
Sure, I'll give it an 8.
Okay, so it's an 8.5.
It's weird, but at least it's useful. It does something.
Even though if I don't know why it exists in the first place, if Mario already had the wing cap.
Yeah. So, but
I guess so that at multiplayer where every character can use the wing cap, Mario would still have something unique.
Yeah. As for Luigi's Power Flower, it's the Vanish Cap.
Yep. The funny thing is, this technically means you get the Vanish Cap up. Well, no, you don't get it earlier in this version, since in the original there's nothing blocking the way.
You have to. Well, it's in the. You have to. Yeah, you have to go to the basement to drain the moat.
But anyways.
Yeah. So anyways.
For Luigi's Power Flower turns him invincible and makes enemies not notice him or damage him. He can also go through certain walls, like some of the paintings in Big Goose Hunt, as well as graded platforms in many different levels. Thus giving Luigi officially the most utilized Power Flower in the game.
Yeah, so the Vanish Cap so rating for the Vanish Cap.
I'll give it a 10.
Yeah.
It actually serves a purpose.
I'll give it a 10.
And really, there's not even any downside to this one. Unless you're playing in one of the later, unless you're playing in a very specific later stage. In which case I'm going to be very careful with it. But in any stage other than that one, there's nearly no downside.
So as for Big Goose Hunt,
I'll give this one a 10.
10. It's very. Oh, it's a very. You can. There's a lot of. This is what I meant. There was originally the game's cut courses.
Originally, Big Goose Hunt was a second hub world. That all the
each
doors
door would be a different level. This is an interesting piece of trivia.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very open, and then technically you don't even have to do the first bit.
Sorry, if you can pull off
the triple jump.
You can pull off the triple jump to get around having to use the stairs.
So there's King. What'd you rate King Boo?
Yeah, I'll rate him an 8. He's better than the Goon Boss.
No, King an 8. Bosses aren't very.
He actually has 2 different moves this time.
Okay, so how about Luigi? How we talk about Luigi?
Oh boy,
Luigi can.
Yeah, by the way, Mario has 2 in every stat. 2 out of 3 in every stat.
Yeah.
Luigi, on the other hand, has 3 out of 3 in every stat except for power, which is 1 out of 3.
So what makes Luigi so good?
The difference in power between Luigi and Mario really doesn't make any sort of difference.
Between that, So Luigi jumps the highest. Highest has as a scuttle jump.
Yeah, has a scuttle jump that allows him to stay in the air a little longer.
Oh.
He can also run. Apparently, he's also light enough to run on water.
Luigi is Jesus.
Luigi can run on water for a few seconds.
And then, what makes him the most?
What makes Luigi objectively the best character in the game, and obviously warranted a 10? You too?
Yes.
So 10.
The Luigi copter.
If you perform a backflip, and nothing interrupts it, as in you don't collide with any walls during the course of it, Luigi will enter this helicopter mode, which allows him to descend super slowly and gain tons of horizontal distance.
Oh my god!
Mario is the most ridiculous character for vertical distance with his power flower. Luigi doesn't even need a power flower to be the best character for horizontal distance.
Yep. Yeah.
That's how absolutely insane a Luigi copter is. It allows you to skip so many stars and pull off so many tricks that the developers probably didn't intend for you to do.
Yeah.
It breaks the game and it's great.
So now we enter the boss. Your first boss. Your actual first boss. Us and Bowser in the Dark World.
Also, you can't get the Big Goose Hunt Switch Star the basement yet.
We'll get to that. We'll get to why.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Percent.
65.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're talking for nearly an hour.
But anyway, you can't get Switch Star in the basement yet.
No.
So
that being said, and what's said about Bowser in the Dark Earth World. It was a pretty standard boss stage. Age, and then the fight Bowser. The fight with Bowser is wait for it, grab his tail, spin him around.
With either the joystick or the touch screen.
Yeah.
And you throw him into a mine.
And it only takes 1 hit. Bowser's pretty easy. These first two, this first Bowser fight's pretty easy.
Very easy. And there's also a red coin in Switch Star. Red coin star in Switch Star here. Alright, so that's cool.
Yeah. Would you rate the fight separately?
No, not really.
This fight.
We're not gonna rate the fight yet.
Not yet.
Again,
this
like in Odyssey, we're saving the Bowser.
Fight Bowser 3 times.
Yeah, and we're saving it for the third and final fight.
Right, so we move on.
So now it's time to make a move on to the basement.
And then, well, your next destination
is Hazy Maze Cave. But first, well, this time first, let's go over some other stuff that you can do.
All right.
Now you can drain the moat. Now, if you're playing the original, you can drain the moat. Well, you can still drain it in the DS version, but the original will drain the moat. It allows you access
to Vanish Cap.
Access to the Vanish Cap. In the DS version, there's a block blocking that entrance that you can't break right now.
We'll get to it. Hazy Maze Cave is actually
that's really the biggest thing of note. Well, there's also a couple more super or hidden stars that you can get. Specifically, there's one you can get from. There's two you can get. There's. Alright, there's one you can get it. Well, really, the only two new ones are the one for are the Vanish Cap Star, or the Switch Star in the King Boo Battle, where and a star from Toad. Wow, you gain access to only two new secret stars in this part.
I mean, in the original...
technically, there are still two waiting for you. There are still...
But that depends on your...
there are still four more waiting for you. Well, in the original, there's two. And in the remake, there's actually three, since one of them has a very stupid barrier preventing you from getting it.
In the original, if you had 15 in 50 stars, or you could chase, it's a yellow rabbit of it down.
There's also that.
This is MIPS.
Yep, named after the
named after the processor, the coding. I think the game's coding.
Huh. So MIPS, the two stars from MIPS don't exist in the original or in the DS remake, have been replaced with another star. I mean, it's definitely possible to get 50 stars before beating Bowser here. So you can get 2 stars from MIPS.
Also, fun fact about MIPS. This was actually, after Mario, this was the second thing they made, and they modeled. And they liked him so much.
That they put him in the final game.
And,
even though he was mainly just there for testing.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you have a name like that.
If you're named after a game's process, if you're
after the program.
If you're a 4-letter all-caps name named after a program, you're probably safe to assume that he was meant to be for beta testing.
But hey, I guess he had a bunch. He had some freaky bunny sex
because he has 36 children in the
remake.
37 total.
37.
28. 7 rabbits for each character, plus the one from the intro, plus the 8 glowing rabbits.
Yeah. My God. I mean, rabbits too. It's known for reproducing.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is so Hazy Maze Cave.
Oh, also this remix is Dire Doc Roger Bay by I Wisp X.
So with that being said, so let's start with the Hazy Maze Cave. If you're playing the remake, this is actually your first introduction
to the yellow cap, which allows you to transform into Wario before you actually get to unlock it.
I guess because they realized,
maybe because you can't normally unlock Wario till the 3rd area in the game.
Yeah, to the 2nd floor.
So, this is kind of your takes to playing as Wario. And let's just go over Wario now.
Oh my God, Wario is the roadblock character.
You need him to break these black bricks that I'm mentioning. There's stars in. There's a couple stars in Jolly Roger Bay and Snowman's Land,
and Dire Docks.
There's a star in Snowman's Land and Jolly Roger Bay each, and the upcoming stage Dire Docks that you need Wario just to break a block in.
And that Switch Star in Big Boo's. And
the Switch Star in Big Boo's Hot.
How about the Red Coin mission? The Red Coin mission in
the hidden Red Coin mission in Luigi's boss area. It's not even hidden. There's just a block sitting there that keeps you from getting it until you've unlocked Wario.
So, does Wario make up for? What are Wario's abilities?
He has the lowest jump in the game.
He's slowest.
He's the slowest. He has one out of 3 in both his speed and jump height. The only thing he has going for him is his strength.
Which that doesn't make a difference. It just knocks. Enemies go flying when he punches them. Oh, come on! You could have given him his shoulder dash.
You could have given him his shoulder dash, so we have a new technique to it. Literally every character has at least one sort of technique that they can do that other characters can't.
Yoshi,
but Wario doesn't have any.
Yoshi has his water jump. Mario has the wall jump. Luigi has that backflip,
and Wario gets nothing. They could again. Why didn't they give him his shoulder dash?
Wario is just.
It would have been like as easy as holding down the attack button while you run.
Oh my God, Wario. Not gonna lie, Wario just sucks. Yeah. Come on, we could have had him. Come on, he could have farted on enemies.
He could have even farted on enemies. But no, his power flower is a metal cap.
Oh come on.
So yeah, metal cap stars, like the one in Jolly Roger Bay that I mentioned, and are locked behind Wario too.
Oh my God! But the metal cap on its own
is the power flower. In the original version,
the metal cap is gotten through an entrance in Hazy Maze Cave.
In substage, the entrance to which is hidden within Hazy Maze Cave. So as that sub area, there's one star you can grab in either version. The funny thing is, though the star from the original is present into the US version, you can't get that until you've legitimately unlocked Wario. So instead, there's another star you can get where you just have to grab Mario's power flower and float up.
Yeah. So the metal cap doesn't actually slow you down.
Yeah, it doesn't slow Wario down any more than he already is slow.
Yeah.
Although it does.
It doesn't.
I'm
pretty sure it just makes. I don't even think it affects your jump.
No, though it does make him unable or perform, and it allows him to walk underwater. Though underwater, he can only do the basic run and jump maneuvers. You can't do anything else.
Oh yeah, you're completely invincible with the metal cap.
The metal cap makes you completely invincible, at least in terms of enemies. The environment can still damage you, though.
So.
Anyway,
is the metal cap? What would you rate the metal cap?
I rate the metal cap a 10 again.
And it's
a shame that such an awesome power got stuck with the worst character in the game.
Now let's talk about Wario's. What do we rate Wario?
I'm giving you a 5.
He sucks.
Wario kind of sucks.
And also he just doesn't really have a purpose here.
Other than to gatekeep and even have a character to give the metal cap to.
Get it once again. Why did they have once again? And why can't and all characters use everything?
And I would have completely negated the need to have Wario in the first place.
Yoshi, say what you would about Yoshi. Yoshi's purpose is in the game.
And at least Yoshi's a fun character to play as, and
at least Yoshi justifies
do things.
Wario was used for too many stars.
Is used for way too many stars just by adding a single damn obstacle.
Yeah, Wario just sucks. So, how about as Hazy Maze Cave also introduces you to a character who would go on to become a staple. Well, come on, you want to become a series staple? The Scuttlebug.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dory.
Yeah.
I guess Dory.
The Scuttlebugs are technically introduced in Big Goose Hunt anyways.
0.5A presses. Watch for Rolling Rock. 0.5A presses.
Why are you like this?
So anyway, you're introduced. You're introduced. This is actually where you're introduced to Dory. Oh my God! Look at it. Oh my God! Look at his face in the original.
He looks so sad.
Yeah, he has those big, these beady eyes.
Nice. Dory actually got completely redesigned for the DS version.
And then that was the design.
Which is the design they've stuck with ever since.
And, good God.
Because honestly, the old Dory design is just sad looking. Oof.
So, anyways, what'd you rate Hazy Maze Cave?
Overall, I'd say it's not a bad stage. I'll give it H, but it can be pretty annoying at times. I'll give it a
100 coin star.
Yeah, especially the 100 coin star.
I'll
give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7 too.
Mm-hmm.
So
as for the stars that are present in that stage, you have Swimming Beast in the Cavern, Metalhead and Mario, or Wario, can move. Amazing Emergency Exit.
Oh my God.
Elevate for 8 red coins. Navigating the Toxic Maze. Watch for Rolling Rocks. And in the in the DS version only,
it's a Switch Star.
Underground Switch Star.
So we then move on to.
We then move on to Lethal Lava Land. This is the easiest stage of the game.
It also has as a song that you wish you weren't listening to.
The music's just so damn boring in this stage.
No, seriously, you ever seen the red? Hey guys, you know how to do the red coin star, right?
Yep.
You know what it's like. You just run it. It's just a picture match. As with Bowser, a Bowser picture match, and the coins are there. And what the fuck? Hey, I guess it can stand out. It has an inner area.
So the stars present here are Boyle the Big Bully, Bully the Bullies, is 8 coin puzzle with 8 with 15 pieces, Red Hot Log Rolling, Hot Footed into the Volcano, Elevator Tour in the Volcano, and only in the 3DS version Flaming Silver Stars. Also, in the DS version, you can't use the shell for the Silver Star mission unless you unlock Wario. But it's still technically possible if you use Luigi's Battle. Right?
Also, on the original, if you want that shell to appear, you need to play it. Pretty sure you need to do these in order.
You need to do all the stars in order, and it'll only appear on the final star, which is really dumb.
Yeah. So rating for this stage.
What'd you give it?
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.
I'll give it a 7. That's a 6.5 for the Lava Land.
Also fun. Also, another interesting trivia. The original contained data for a Blarg.
Which is presumably either.
Pretty sure it was fully modeled.
Fully modeled and fully programmed. But it wasn't put into the final game. But it wasn't put into any of the game's levels without. Well, it's fully functional if you hack the game. I believe.
We unfortunately wouldn't see Blargs, modeled Blargs until. Didn't we eventually see them in Galaxy?
Mm-hmm. Until Super Mario Galaxy. And no, the Blargs weren't used in the DS version either.
Also, although they looked very different in their.
There were traditional Blargs in Galaxy.
Oh.
There was just also these weird looking
Magmars.
Magmars.
Yeah.
Magmars.
Yeah. So anyways, this stage is kind of boring.
Next stage
is.
Why does the basement have so many boring stages?
We have Shifting Sandland.
Yay!
Oh, right, I forgot to mention Lethal Lava Land has boss fights.
But not really. They're more mini boss fights. They don't have any. They don't have an arena for them.
They're bullies.
Yeah.
By the way,
and they're literally just sized up enemies.
By the way, I want to kill whoever ever came up with bullies.
They are the most annoying enemy in the franchise.
They will push you. They'll just push you
all over the place, into lava, into other, into fire.
They can gang up on you
and juggle you if you're not, if you can't react within a split second's notice.
These things not necessary to go over these. You
They're
fight two of them.
Mm-hmm. One of which you have to fight 3 regular bullies first.
That's the second one.
And the second one, you have to fight 3 regular bullies first.
Also, another case where you see the stage age change.
And yep, another staircase appears after you beat the first big bully. Very sloppy.
Next,
shifting sandland.
You're introduced to Klepto the Condor.
Yeah.
He can steal your hat,
which prevents you from
after you take his star.
Yeah, and in the DS version, that prevents you from switching to this to a specific character.
Also, I'm pretty sure without your hat off, you take more damage.
You take double damage. In the original, you still take double damage, and you also. But the difference is that you also you can't
use power flowers.
You can't use power flowers
or caps.
Or caps. Maybe you can't use caps.
There's a boss here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the IROC.
Yeah, it's these 2 rocky hands.
I guess they're guardians.
The guardians of the
star.
Yeah.
They're really easy.
Like pathetically easy.
What do you rate them? What would you give them?
Like the only real thing you have to worry about in terms of them is their
you know what? If they can push you. What did you give a rating? Did you rate them? Did you rate the IROC?
Yeah, sure.
What are they?
They're technically a boss.
What would you give them?
I'll give him a 7.
I'll give him a 6.
That's 6.5.
Let's stop the stars here.
Yep, the stars are in the talons of the big bird, shining atop the pyramid. Inside the ancient pyramid, stand tall on the 4 pillars, free flying for 8 red coins, pyramid puzzle, and in the DS version, and Toxbox Switch Star.
Oh yeah, the Toxbox.
Yep.
This is also in Lethal Lava Land. Oh my god. My god. Also, something interesting. The red coin star, free flying for red coins was actually the last star Alex got on his first plate, his original file. Which he then in 100
which was the one that was preventing me from 100% in the game.
Isn't that the first game you ever 100%ed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, what?
Rating.
6.
6. The stage is so fucking dull.
Yeah.
There's nothing interesting.
So hopefully the next stage will be it's Dire Docks.
Well, first off, you can't go to the next Bowser area.
Yeah, unless you play the first star here.
Yep.
The first star board Bowser's sub.
Yay!
And there are some stars, and Bowser's sub doesn't even disappear until after you beat it. But just so we don't have to go back to this stage, the other stars are called Chet, S in the current, and pole jumping.
Gee, I wonder where I've seen that one.
We have pole jumping for red coins through the jet stream.
Wait.
Same name.
What the fuck?
The Manta Rays reward, collect the caps, and in the DS version, Koopa surfing Switch Star, which you need to use Wario for, since you can't break the black brick contain the shell without
What the fuck?
Seriously, what is all the pointless Warios?
Also, if I can say something good about it in the original, it has a creative star.
Yeah, collect the caps.
That's unfortunately something they don't experiment with more.
In the
DS version, you just use the vent.
And then it's called Inside the Cage in the DS version.
Yeah, they stripped away what made it. They took away what made it stick out.
Kind of because of the game's mechanics wouldn't allow the original.
Can you tell that all of this is...
Man, yeah, the basement's a bit of a rocky patch.
Oh my god, what would you rate a Dire Docks? Also, the fact that that you're forced to... Also, the fact that you're forced to go to play in the first star just to make it to Bowser.
I know.
Rating? What would you rate What would you rate Dire Docks?
What would you rate it?
I'm gonna give it a fucking 5.
Mood.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh my god. And the Bowser in the Fire Sea is... You know the drill.
Red coin star and Switch Star here.
Bowser's...
and this time you actually can obtain both of them in your first visit.
Pretty sure Bowser's attack... Pretty sure Bowser has a new an attack where he slams the stage, where he makes the stage shake. He still takes one hit. Yeah. Also, since when the fuck did Bowser have a submarine?
I have no idea.
He never used a submarine in the future.
Just in this game.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the basement just sucks.
Yeah, but...
hopefully this next floor... hopefully the second floor can fix this.
So yeah, let's go. This song is a remix of Hazy Maze Cave / Wet Dry World HD remake by Blue Jack G channel.
So the first stage in the order is... if you have the power flower... First, though, if you have the power flower, you're allowed to go... You can go into this... You can go into a door or also go into a white room and grab a power star. What?
That's one of those secret stars. The other secret stars you unlock is another star given to you by Fort. What? Toad.
Did you just say Fort?
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
Anyways. Let's go over stage 10. But first, actually, we have to talk about Wario. Specifically unlocking him.
Yeah, you need to use Luigi, grab the power flower, and go through... Yeah, you see that painting of Luigi on the other side? On the side... On this half? Well, on the other half...
Well, the other half is a painting of Wario. Ew.
I never bothered to stop and ask... That's the design of the castle in this fucking game.
Why are there...
Also, there's literally Mario's... the room with the Mario painting...
has a chair in a window. Implying that Peach legitimately had a room where she could just gaze at a picture of Mario all day. A little creepy, don't you think?
Also, what were these doors function? Are these doors always meant to and to hold people hostage?
Or were they just used for storage?
Well, if that's the case, why'd they have if that's the case,
why'd they have the initial of the people that were coming to visit Peach?
And also, there's this white door, or which.
Also, what's with the ominous haunted white door?
Or if you go in there, you hear a bunch of ghost sounds, and you get a star.
Just what is this castle?
Oh,
but anyways,
is the fight with the. So this is the place with Chief Chili.
Mm-hmm.
An original boss idea.
Nope, he's basically he's a large bully, a very large bully.
Yeah, you just need to push him
off the edge of it.
Also, ice physics.
Yes. Surprisingly, I actually really like this fight.
Yeah, you just gotta. Also, he's a huge narcissist.
Yes, like he's bragging about his mustache,
and
he locked Wario up because Wario had a better mustache than him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Doesn't he even comment on your...
He always comments on your character's mustache. And if you hack the game and to use Yoshi against him, which you can't do by normal means, obviously.
Doesn't he say, hey, how you don't have one?
He mocks you for not having a mustache.
It's funny how the game
is programmed to handle that. Yeah, the game is programmed to handle Yoshi against...
And bosses he wasn't supposed to fight.
And it's bosses he can't actually fight.
Yeah, also that's pretty funny. But anyways, Chief Chili, you gotta push him into the frozen water, or else he'd melt.
Tripping.
Move the computer.
Where? Right here. It doesn't help the plug. Stop walking around. I can't think and form words when I'm not walking. You know what?
Anyways, okay. He's waiting for Chief Chili.
I actually give this one a 10. This one's fun.
Sure.
You don't have to feel obligated to give the same rating as me.
Well, you know what? I'll give him an 8.
Okay, so that's a 9 for Chief Chili.
So the first stage is
the first stage is Snowman's Land.
It's also one of the easiest. It's one of the easiest stages.
So yeah, the stars here are Snowman's big head, chill with the bully, in the deep freeze, whirl from the freezing pond.
Hold on. What was that third one called?
In the deep freeze.
What sense does that?
Or Yoshi's ice sculpture in the DS version.
Alright.
Since you have to use Yoshi to spit fire at it.
Again, and this was again. You could use the power flower, but they give you a fireplace.
And there's also whirl from the freezing pond, shell shredding for red coins, and into the igloo. There's also one called into the igloo is called red coins in the house. No. Red coins in the house is a new stage that is a new level that replaces in the deep freeze, I believe. But yeah.
Red coins in the house.
Which one is in the deep freeze? Oh no. Okay, which one does it replace? Okay, so we have into the. Oh, okay. The red coin star shell shredding for red coins is replaced with. It's Snowman's Silver Star.
Oh.
Not Pearl, just Snowman's Silver Star. In which you shell surf for Silver Stars instead of red coins. The red coins are moved inside of the igloo because there's an extra star.
Okay.
Yeah, now this stage got a weird. It's got also weird. The igloo is also completely different.
The original it's a maze-like area. Oh yeah, you can get trapped, by the way.
Yay, fun!
You get trapped. You get it's stuck at what? You can't get out unless you reset. Unless you exit the course.
Yep. Fun.
So, but also, hey, there's another mini boss here. Oh, come on!
It's another bully.
Except it's the ice bully.
But functionally, it's exactly the same.
God damn. Yeah, boss variety. There's not a whole lot of variety when it comes
to the bosses in the original. No Man's Land.
And it's
I'll give it a 6.
it's.
What do you give it? What do you give it?
I'll give it a 6 as well.
Okay.
It's just, I can finish it in less than an hour.
That means this is a pretty not challenging late game stage.
Yeah, the next one, I used to confuse the fuck out of me.
What, Dry World?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is the holder of the theme we're using.
Okay, the whole, okay, you can, okay, oh, the whole gimmick is changing the tide, changing the tide.
Mm-hmm.
With these weird prism things.
Yep.
I don't know how that works.
But, yeah.
Yeah, this is also where you're introduced, in the original, this is the only stage where the water spiders appear.
But they were added to Dire Docks in this.
This is the remake.
Like, oh, and they were also added to Womp's Fortress.
You know what, Alex used to actually...
What?
Alex used to call all them...
Them Bow Spiders. Okay, and the spiders that work for Bowser.
So, anyway.
Okay. Anyways, the stars here are shocking airlifts, top of the town, 5 secrets in the shallows and sky. My express elevator, hurry up. Go to town for the red coins. Quick race through downtown. And only in the DS version, soaked silver stars. No.
And Red Flag World is just. Oh yeah, now I remember why this thing pissed me off so much. Hey, how about those fucking lift guys?
Yeah.
Your only way of getting around.
Yeah, not really. If you triple jump right, you don't need to use them.
Is that because you were using Luigi?
No. I'm pretty sure you can triple jump too.
Either way, those things are annoying if they catch you.
They really truly are, though.
And they'll throw you up, and chances are there's probably another one on higher ground.
And that'll hit you.
Because you're knocked down when you're hurt.
Or what ends up making its way over to you before you get up and you immediately again.
What the fuck? Also, at least they have the goddamn flame chomps here.
Yeah.
But overall, this stage is
actually one I really like. I'll give this one a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.
That's an 8 for Wet Dry World.
Next up is come on, can we have something what's next up is
Tall Mountain.
Okay. It's
Tall Mountain.
And pretty sure your first mission is to catch a fucking monkey.
Yep, it is. That's not your first mission, actually. That's the second one.
Your second mission.
It's a tall mountain that you have to scale.
It's self-explanatory. Also, read the mission. Read off the missions.
Alright, the missions you have...
The original.
Are scale the mountain, mystery of the monkey cage, scary shrooms, red coins, mysterious mountainside, blast of lonely mushroom, and breathtaking view from bridge.
Breathtaking view from bridge.
That's a pretty bad name for a star.
Oh my god, you're...
What?
This time.
What?
I was bleeding.
Oh. But they rightfully added the word "the" into there in the DS right?
Anyways,
and they also added the star 5 secret it's of the mountain.
Anyways,
the thing is, in the original, you had to climb
the mountain manually every time.
Yep.
And on the remake, they added
Ooh, so
we completely haven't even mentioned until now.
Yep, in a few stages, namely, if I'm remembering it correctly, Walk Fortress, this Cool Mountain,
yeah,
and I believe Tall Mountain might be the only other one.
Yeah.
Those three stages. There's a bird that can.
There's an owl that can.
There's an owl that grab onto. That'll actually carry you. It wouldn't let you control him and drop yourself over another spot in the level.
Just watch where you land, though. So. We're doing a video.
Well, we're in the middle of a video.
Just give her to me.
No, I'll hold her.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So.
We're doing it right now. Yes.
So.
Okay. So. Anyways. Tall Mountain is pretty annoying in the original feature, because I don't believe it.
It's not that. I didn't find it that bad.
But in the remake, thankfully, you can.
Something really stupid they had in the remake was. I remember something really stupid they had.
They had a fence around the exit to the slide.
Alright, so you wanted to get the 100 coin store that way?
Well, you can't.
Going to the slide first?
No, you can't.
Honestly,
and if you try to go to the slide after you've gotten a bunch of coins already, you're gonna you're almost certainly going to slide past the star and miss your chance to collect it and have to go to the coins again.
Oh, that is just annoying. And in the original, and adding that cage prevented an easy skip, and the slide skip.
Well, not really, because you can still climb to the top of the mountain and then just backflip and then just jump down quickly for the Luigi after grabbing the power.
Yeah. It was easier to do.
It was much easier to do in the original.
So that being said, this is.
Tall Mountain actually gets a 10 for me. I don't know why, but I really like this stage.
Yeah, I like it too.
What's your rating?
I'll give it a 9. And then there's. Calm down. Keep it. Hold it.
Huge Island!
On a stage that gave you a fucking headache?
Well, this stage suits your masochistic needs.
Oh my god, what, you can, the whole gimmick is about changing the thing. It's about changing between in the small area and a large area.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
And annoying. And flame chomps.
Okay. I guess. Why are flame chomps always the thing you complain about when there's more glaring issues?
I don't know.
First off, there are sections of this stage that are extremely ridiculously treacherous. Small platforms coupled with wind that blows you around.
Okay.
And is a terrible combination.
And yep.
And it's the reason I do not like this stage.
Also, hey, there's a boss fight here, and first let's stop the missions.
Okay, close that out.
We have it bookmarked.
Oh. We're changing to a new song, so.
Okay.
So the missions here are.
Oh boy.
Fuck the piranha flower, the tip top of the huge island, and rematch with Koopa Quick, Wiggler's red coins, either 5 itty-bitty secrets, or Klepto the Condor.
Yeah, Klepto is added here for some fucking reason.
Depending on which version you're playing, and make Wiggler squirm. And then finally, and then the last star is called. And then the last star is called. Let me check real quick. The last star is called Switch Star on the Island. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this floor. This floor doesn't have a boss
fight. What did you rate? What would you rate the Wiggler?
Oh, the Wiggler boss fight.
You know, with the mission named
Make Wiggler Squirm.
That's a horrible name. I remember one time I played, Alex.
I did a very cursed voice acting thing. The less we speak about it, the better.
So, anyways, what would you rate the Wiggler fight?
Wiggler is really, really easy.
You just jump on its head.
Not a few times.
Jump on its head
it's not even too likely to hit you.
All it does is...
It doesn't even have... Its pattern is super non-threatening, too.
Oh, sorry.
Stuck on his tail.
I'm sorry, I stuck on his tail.
Oh, shit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, anyways.
Oof. Okay, but
anyways, rating for Tiny Huge Island. What'd you rate the Wiggler?
Oh, I forget. I rate him a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him the same here.
Tiny Huge Island gets a 4. I do not like this stage.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay, so that's a 5 for Tiny Huge Island.
And so we move on.
So we move on to
the second floor is an improvement.
So yeah, well, not second, it's the third floor. We move on to the third floor.
Now
we move on to the third floor.
There's only 2 courses.
Both of them share the same music. This music. Super Mario 64 Slider remix. Well, this is a remix by Kumu, or Kumu, Q-U-M-U. Again, I'm still not certain on the exact pronunciation.
Yeah. So we have we have TikTok Clock,
and also at this point you gain access to every single secret star in the game. And you get now you have the final star from Toad. 2 stars in a sub area called Over the Rainbows,
or a Mario Over the Rainbow,
Mario Over the Rainbow in the original.
Black Cloud stage.
If you're Nathaniel Bandy, and then there's 2 in the final, 2 hidden stars in the final level.
Yeah. So TikTok. No, so let's go over TikTok Clock.
TikTok Clock, another one of my favorite stages.
Wow, that's you're gonna get roasted in the comments for that.
If anyone even comments on this, yeah.
TikTok Clock is gimmicky.
Depending on where you enter the stage from, the parts of the clock will be moving at a different speed.
Yep.
They'll either be moving, ranging from insanely fast to not moving at all.
Yeah.
As for the ours here we have either roll into the cage, or Luigi in the cage, the pit and the pendulums, get a hand, and still a great name, stomp on the thwomp, time jumps on moving bars, stop time for red coins, and in the DS version, TikTok silver stars.
TikTok.
Yeah.
This is what the inside of TikTok looks like.
Oh. Okay.
So, anyways, TikTok Clock is.
I'll just take my other off. Okay, but anyways,
At least we're not. At least we don't have it shown to the show.
Okay, where was it?
Yeah, sure, just put it right
there. Ew, is it touching? No. Okay. So, sorry about that.
Just shit.
No, why did you say that?
Nothing. So
yeah, I'll give this one a 10. What do you give it?
I'll give it a 7.
Okay, so it's an 8.5 for TikTok Clock.
Also show where the stage really showing. My stage is really showing and forced you out.
Well, because
the stage doesn't change. The stage has to go through a change.
The only thing is in what time it does is in the DS version when the silver star mission suddenly makes them rain in the sky.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so and move on to the final
Final main course.
It's
Rainbow Ride.
Oh, Rainbow Ride.
Rainbow Ride is a stage where you ride across these magic carpets. It's to get to various segments of the stage, including a maze, 2 different platforming challenges, an airship, and a big house in the sky. So, as for the stars here, we have Cruiser Crossing the Rainbow. The big house in the sky, coins amassed in a maze, swinging in the breeze, tricky triangles, somewhere over the rainbow, and in the and the DS remake Switch Star of the Man. None of the all of the. I honestly, again, I feel like I'm in the minority here. I actually had a lot of. I actually really like Rainbow Ride.
How about Rainbow Cruise?
Rainbow Cruise from Smash?
Yes.
The Smash stage? No, the Smash stage pretty much sucks.
This stage
in my opinion, and actually I like this one. It's kind of slow, but the platform.
At least you can take a shortcut.
Your 100 coin star is actually a decent challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give this one an 8.
I'll give it a 7.
So that's a 7.5.
Oh, that's every course.
But that does not mean we're done. If you recall, there's still something unfinished business. But first, well, you gotta brave the infinite staircase.
Unless you know how to do the BLJ.
Yeah, but the infinite staircase is, well, a staircase that is infinite.
And then, it's only endless. You need 70 stars as in the original, or to access it, and then 80 in the remake. However, only in the DS remake, only Mario can access it.
So yeah.
So
climbing up the staircase,
it takes you. Climbing up the staircase is. Oh yeah, by the way, only Mario can do this in the remake.
Like you can't do this with any other characters.
No, not without glitching.
And there aren't any power flowers either.
So it takes you to the final area.
Oh, what do we have here? Well, we have a star. We have a star. We have 2 stars actually. We have. Also, we're listening to Super Mario 64 Final Bowser Remix by Vilmustanin. But yeah. Anyways, in this one, I forget. One of the red coins is hit in a pretty cheap location. 2 of them are. The first is earlier in the stage. In the area where the star switch for the Switch Star is in the DS version. In that platform, below the area with the pretty early in the stage, there's a small platform that you can jump off onto below on the main part of the stage that has in which there's some holes and stuff. One up. But and if you turn your camera, you can see that there's a much smaller ledge that drops to the side with a single red coin on it. if you get to the end of the stage and you didn't grab this, it's heartbreaking, to say the least.
And then there's the one.
At the very end, beneath the staircase to Bowser. Again, off the sides of that, there's a small. There's some standard platforms, and if you walk up underneath the stairs, that's where the last coin is.
And also, upon it, going to that final fight, I've been in the original. Bowser has a rainbow color palette.
In the DS version, he doesn't, unfortunately. We don't have gay Bowser. But
anyways, this fight, this is quite the battle.
You see, it plays very similarly to the
last two.
Mm-hmm.
Only Bowser has a lot more or tricks up his sleeve. If he'll sprint into you,
he can still teleport.
He can jump and make it rain fire,
and he can jump and cause shockwaves.
And
if you miss a bomb throw, he'll knock off a part of the stage.
Well, he does that normally.
No. After 2 hits, though, he knocks off any parts of the stage that he hasn't already destroyed.
So, you gotta time your hit 3 times.
And 3rd hit's the hardest since you have less of a stage to work with.
So long, Gay Bowser.
And you did it.
You claim that last star and or fly away.
And at this point, you probably have, if you're going for 100%, that would mean you'd have all 120 or 150 if you're playing the DS version stars.
Yeah, you can watch that ending where the princess comes out and
thanks Mario, or thanks Yoshi in the DS version. She doesn't even kiss Mario in the DS version, I don't believe.
No, she does. Also, when this happens in both versions, Mario
awkwardly shakes his head around. Mario, did you just have an orgasm? I'm concerned.
Mario, what the? I'm kink shaming.
Yeah. But anyways,
so that's it.
Oh, let me get it.
So that's everything, right?
Well, there's a few extras.
Well, yeah, there's
first there's mini games.
Well, in the DS version.
In the DS version, there's these rabbits that I mentioned earlier with the Rec Room and Toad, and you see each character has 7 rabbits that they can search for and fly. Yoshi's rabbits are yellow. Mario's rabbits are red, Luigi's rabbits are green, and Wario's rabbits are orange. Which is kind of funny, honestly.
Also, for some reason, the manual for the game. You can find a purple rabbit that's nowhere to be seen in the actual game.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
There's also purple spots everywhere.
I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's pretty weird.
So anyways,
these mini games, each rabbit you unlock unlocks a new mini game. You see, Yoshi's mini game. The Yoshi mini games are puzzle themed. The Mario and Wario ones are both action packed. Wario's to a lesser extent, and Luigi are luck based gambling mini games. I guess this was before the gambling ban.
And also, Luigi has a pretty fancy outfit that he doesn't wear in any other game, and that's cool.
Yeah, and and also in the options you can change. In the DS version, you can turn off the backlight, which I don't recommend doing if you're not playing an original DS model. Because if you turn off the backlight, the screen will be 100% pitch black, and you'll have to memorize your way around the menu navigation. I had to do that once.
And well, there's also an option to change the controls on the DS version.
But anyways,
I think that's about everything.
so let's get let's get down to it.
Also, yeah. I mean, the breakdown.
Let's get the breakdown. Gameplay. I'll give the gameplay a 10 for 64DS.
I'll give the gameplay. I'll give the gameplay. Yeah, I'll give the same for
the original.
Okay.
For the music in both versions,
They have the same songs.
I give it 10. It's 10. The music,
Sure.
there isn't a very big.
You're a bunch of tracks over and over.
But there's only really one track in the game that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the same score.
So a 10.
Graphically?
No, graphically, well, the original
was sure it's blocky, but I think it's part of the charm. Well, I guess most people were impressed as for the people that it was kind of, what's kind of jarring is that they have that all the
trees and stuff are 2D, and weirdly enough, isn't it like carried over the DS version too? Graphics. The original has nostalgic charm, and the newer version has a more polished.
It looks a little pixelated on
a hardware large screen. So you're rating for the graphics on the original?
I'll give it a 10.
And I'll give it 10 and the DS version.
Yeah, and that's for the completion rating.
Definitely a 10. I had a ton of fun completing this game.
Although what's your reward?
Even though your reward is to be able to shoot to the top of the castle and cannon.
In the original, you could talk to Yoshi,
and he'll max out your lives counter, and then he'll jump off the cliff. And they never found his body.
Well, it's okay.
And then the DS version, and
also you got an enhanced, you got a sparkly triple jump.
Yeah, alright. And the DS version, in Luigi, one of Luigi's rabbits is up there at the top.
Just use a glitch to do it.
Just use a glitch to get there early. So that way you can have Bowser to be the final thing you do.
So overall,
yeah. I'm giving the game a 10.
I'll give the game a 10.
So yeah, and for our respective versions,
it
a 10. It would be unfair for no one to rate H64 and the S, and it would be since I haven't played the original and I can't rate the original.
Mario 64 still holds up today. It is just as fun as it was. It's still just as fun. And if you take, it has it has some aspect, particularly the camera, and the kind of slippery controls. But that doesn't stop at the game. It's the game you should play at least once in your life.
I found if you haven't already, you go out and play it.
Go buy either you buy the original copy, the DS version, or hell, you can buy both on the Wii U Virtual Console.
So what are you waiting for? Get out here and play this game. And that's really all we have to say.
Mike, well, hey, this wasn't as long as Odyssey's.
But without
later today,
hey, we're going to be
we have a special
we're
video.
We're going to have another video. So stay tuned for that.
That being said, I'm Nozaran.
And I'm Aaron. And bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video.
Yeet!